Welcome to Lakeshore RV. I'll be walking you through your Cyclone. On your very front compartments here, you're going to have your 12-volt deep cell battery, as well as your hydraulic fluid. Right to the bottom right here, you're going to have your generator. Your generator, you're going to have a prime and start here. You're going to push and hold down on prime for 5 seconds, push, hold, and start for 5 seconds. You got 2 breakers. These just make sure they're on. The lid is fuel powered. The orange cap, the yellow cap there is for checking your oil. Right above it, you're gonna have a compartment access for the pass-through. You got a 3 access point pass-through. One on each side as well as the front. Right to the right here, you're going to have your toggle switch. This toggle switch is going to control the docking lights on the very front. They're going to be the white LED lights. Right below it, you're going to have a manual light with the switch on the inside here. Leveling control panel here. This up and down to turn it on. You got to push up and down at the exact same time. Green LED light indicates that it has power to it. Up and down is going to control the front legs. Auto level, you'll hit auto level after your truck's out of the way. Hitch height will be that location that right before you hit auto level, it's going to memorize and lift the rear jacks and put the front to the height that you had it at right before auto level. Retract all, it's going to be retracting all your jacks after you're connected to the truck. Right on the driver's side here, 2 30-pound LP tanks, both full. Regulator is going to be on the passenger side. The next compartment is that access on the driver's side into the pass-through. Here, right below, you're going to see a 30 to 50 amp adapter as well as a sewer hose, 30 to 15 amp adapter. To the right, in that same compartment here is going to be your inlets. You're going to have 4 cable inlets on the top. You're going to have a water inlet here. You're going to screw in the hose there. This dial here is going to show you what you're going to use. If you want to use city fixtures, the water and the water pressure off the water hose, point it here. If you want to tank fill, you're going to point it this way. Now if you want to use that water from the tank, you got to go to dry camping. Winterization, you got an outdoor shower, hot and cold. Right below it, you're going to have the inlet for satellite. Black tank flush here on the right. That black tank flush, if you got a black tank, if you're gonna use your black tank flush, make sure your valves are open, connected to the ground. Your valves are gonna be inside little doors that are labeled. This is gonna be for the front bathroom. You're gonna have one right past the rear axles for the rear bathroom. Black tank flush, again, make sure before you put water to it, your black tanks are open. If you have a full black tank and you put more water in, you're going to have a mess in your bathroom. Right past the slide out on the driver's side here is going to be your sewer connection for your front bathroom. Right above the axles here, you're going to have your water heater as well as your furnace exhaust. That gets extremely hot. Rear connection for your rear bathroom. Right above it, the black tank, as well as the poles here. You're going to have 2 inlets for fuel. This inlet for the auxiliary nozzle here, that is powered by the switch here, as well as the inlet for the generator. Here where you're going to put in your, plug in your 50 amp cord. On the back side, you're going to have the drop down porch with the rear awning and the rear porch lights here. Coming up on the passenger side, you're going to have the rear door is going to be your main door, because if you look at this slide here, this stepping comes down is on the ground, so you don't want to drag the steps in or out when operating that slide. So make sure you fold the steps up inside the doorway. That slide out control will be right inside this back door, right above your head. The white LEDs on the outside are controlled by the control panel inside, as well as the LED or the awning lights. Inside this compartment next to the door on the slider, you're gonna have your outdoor entertainment center. This is gonna be your fridge as well as your stovetop. Right to the right, you're gonna find your JBL speakers. This JBL system is controlled from inside the unit. You got different zones that will control the different speakers. You can control each zone on or off. It's up to you. Right below it, you're gonna have your low point drains here. Inside the passenger side of the pass-through, you're gonna have your battery disconnect right above this tap light. Right to the left, you're gonna have your water heater bypass. Inside this other compartment, you have the other 30-pound LP tank. The regulator is gonna be right in front of it. Point the black knob to the front, you're gonna use the passenger side tank. Point the black knob to the rear, you're gonna use the driver's side tank. Let's go ahead and go inside your unit as you would. This will be the first thing you do, and the last thing you do coming in and out of this unit will be entering this door. So entering the garage, if you look right above you, you have switches and controls. So the control here says slide room in the top left. That's going to control inside your kitchen here. You got this big slide out with the fridge and the steps and the little slide out there. That's going to control these two at the same time. Now, I'll show you after you open that slide open. After you open that slide, that will give you access to your main panel. So you can see going to your main panel, there are light switches. Anything in your unit not labeled is a light. I'm going to tell you that right now. Anything not labeled is a light. Your awning retracts here, very back side right above this door here, as well as your bed lift control. That I'll get into that here a little more after I show you the main panel. Bed lift control, your controls is going to control the bed and the couch. So when we get back here, I'll show you how to operate all that. So after you open these two slides here, that's going to draw you to a little cabinet right next to the TV. That's going to be the panel. Right above it will be the digital panel. You could also get the app for your phone. So anything you see on here, you'll see on your cell phone. So again, right below it, you're going to have more switches that are not labeled. So these are lights. Bedroom slide out. So there's the other slide out switch you need to look for when opening up is going to be the bedroom slide out. And then you can go back and turn on all the lights or however you want to do it. Going back to the garage, and then we'll work our way up to the master bedroom. Bed lift control. To bring down this bed up above, this couch is going to guide it down. This bed, you got to have it up in the upright position during transport. Make sure you use the couch. If you pull the pins, there's going to be one at each corner. That's going to release the bed, so make sure the couch is all the way up to guide it down. If you pull those pins while the couch is down, that bed will fall and hit you in the head. It's not on a chain system. You got a loft area up in the back with individual lights. Rear bathroom here. Light control is going to be right on the right. You got the same. Throughout your unit, you're going to see thermostats. 3 thermostats look just like this one. To turn it on, you got to push it once to acknowledge it. Push it twice to turn it on fan. Push it 3 times for cool. 4 times for heat. Heat pump, off. And then you got the arrows, of course, the temps, ups and down. You are right below, you are prepped and ready for a washer and dryer. Right above, that's where your TV will be. Yeah, these got the lights you'll see through your whole unit. It's going to be a little tap light. It's got a button in the dead center. You'll push to turn it on. Alright, going inside your kitchen here. Inside your kitchen, we're going to have individual tap lights underneath your cabinets, as well as the light switches here on the left are going to control the 2 lights above. Right below it, you're going to have the fan control. The fan control is going to control the fan right above you in the kitchen, as well as USB charging and outlets right underneath it. Microwave is going to be best indicator if you have shore power. That microwave is going to be on and working if you at least have 30 amps. Right below it, you're going to have your stovetop. Your stovetop's going to work like an outdoor grill. You're just going to turn your knob to the flame. Use your push button igniter, and that's going to ignite your propane. Your fridge here is a propane shore power fridge, so if you you'll have on the left side when you turn it on, you can't see it with the LED. You'll see 3 little symbols or 4 little symbols. You're gonna have a plug. You're gonna have a like a little raindrop, and then you're gonna have raindrop and plug. So the raindrop is more of a propane. It means for propane, so you're using shore power only right now. So if you move it down just to the drop, you're going to only use propane. You move it to the left, that's going to auto it. Auto it's going to be as soon as you disconnect a 50 amp or any higher power source, it's going to take it away. You're taking it away, you're going to use, it's going to switch to propane. Keys are on your sink. On your slide outs here, they have individual lights, and they got light switches on each slide out, and these 2 will control the LED light and the lights above on this side, as well as these 2 will control the lights on this side. Pantry has its own light. This is the light for the pantry here. Entertainment center, your entertainment center with a 55-inch TV and your fireplace. These items are not going to work unless you're hooked to shore power. Right below it, you got that JBL system I told you about. You get an A, B, and C zone. Those zones are throughout your unit. Other thermostat here. Bathroom pretty self-explanatory. You got a GFI breaker to the left of the sink, as well as the light switch above the toilet. You can access this bathroom from the master bedroom as well as the hallway here. So coming into your master bedroom, right to the left, you're going to have another thermostat as well as light switch. On your bed here, right above it, you're going to have the push button lights. As well as right to the right of your bed, you're going to have a switch. This switch will extend the flatness of your bed as well as bring it up. Needs to be in the upright position at all times. When you're transporting, your slide will not move if it's in the down position from the main panel. So if it don't work, come out here and hit the retract, and it should lift that bed higher and release that safety feature. Right below it, you're going to have your LED light switch for underneath the bed. Now in your closet here, you're going to have charging stations, one on each side of this little shelf. You're going to have USBs as well as outlets and individual lights. Right here in your cabinets, you're going to have your TV. Your TV is going to be controlled by extend and retract switch right on the right side of your dresser. That's going to complete our video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for choosing Lakeshore.